Hi, everybody. This is Jane Celia Hatch, Bethesda Star, Targeted Shaman. I'm about to do another channeling session with Princess Diana. This is the fourth one I've done. I never know exactly what she's going to say. She said some pretty unexpected things in the past three. I've always felt a really strong connection to Diana. Someday I'll get my studio straight here. And I'm writing a book about her. I went to England and interviewed people about the circumstances of her death and her life. But I did ask a specific question: do you believe the royal family was involved in her death? And every single person, except for her brother, who I also spoke with, said yes, they did believe, and he probably does too. But he can't say that, Lloyd Spencer. So. Yeah, since I was a child, or since I was much younger, I have always felt a very deep connection to her. I think we're both from the heart vibration of the god goddess energy, and I have felt her around me a lot. And I think it's time to finish the book. I just finished my own book, and it was time to get on with this one, which I started 4 years ago. It's channeled messages from her as well as my own research. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and I feel like she really wants to help. She has a lot to offer. She's very heart-centered. She is saying now, stay in your heart as much as you can. That's going to help to create the new world that's going to be arising as the ashes of this one fall. And this is what I'm intuitively felt. I'm also a shamanic healer and a shaman. You can see more about shamanism on my website, BethesdaStar.com. There's also a master's thesis there that I wrote, and you can find out all about power animals and spirit guides and shamanic state of consciousness. Again, BethesdaStar.com. So I guess let's get on with it. I do it a little bit differently than a lot of other channelers because I'm trained as a shaman. I use my drum, and I will use a travel and a journey beat to connect with her. I'll journey up to upper world where the ancestors and the spirits live. Lower world, so-called lower, it's not really below us, is where the power animals reside and a lot of the earth spirits. And middle world is the world we're all in now. Shamans generally work on the unseen middle world. You can also travel back in time and forward in time in middle world because they're actually all happening at once. So those are the major three worlds shamans journey in: is upper, lower, and middle. So I'm going to journey with my subsoul. I'll still be very completely conscious and aware of this world, but I'm going to journey with my subsoul to upper world. And I brought my rose quartz, and I wore my rose perfume, and I have a picture of Diana. These sensory items help me connect with her energy. So I hope you're all well. I know it is tumultuous times, and it is a time where we need leadership from people, I believe, that are heart-centered and not buying into all the division that's happening. Okay. The first thing I'm doing is calling my own power animals and spirit guides for protection. I did all four directions, calling in my power animals, my angels, guides, the loving and compassionate beings. Again, if you want to know more about power animals, you can go to my website, BethesdaStar.com. So now I'm going to, this is called the travel beat. With my subsoul, I'm journeying. It feels like it's up. shamans around the world traditionally journey in these three worlds, including Black Elk, the famous Sioux medicine man. I'm going up to meet Princess Diana, who has been channeling some very interesting information to me. I'm seeing Diana. She was already waiting there for me. She's still a little pensive, not so concerned. Hi, Diana. She does seem a little bit better today. She's wearing pink. I know I used the color pink in the image pink to call her in, but I've never seen her in pink. So we're leaving here and going up further. This is a Grecian temple where I often meet many of my guides in Upper World. It's a very high perspective on the world. So there seems to be other guides here today. They are showing me again waves coming in from the west and rolling in, or something's rolling in over from the west coast through the inland. It seems to start out as water. I'm not sure if it continues as water. It almost looks like just ripples. It could be underground. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on underground, connected to the waves. So maybe earthquakes. There's an exodus inland from California. What about the East Coast? Same thing, like my mother told me about when I was a little girl. Huge waves came to Atlantis. What about the virus? What is going to happen? I'm seeing dominoes falling. They become part of the earth. New flowers bloom, new trees bloom, new communities. Looks like we're in a state of collapsing. The old. I'm seeing like Joshua trees, palm trees, going along energy there in the southwest. Hold on to your hat, she says. We have the attention of all the spirits. I'm seeing they're showing me the sky, intergalactic, are watching this. They're waiting to see if humanity is going to take back the planet. It's like everyone's watching us right now. Like, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. This is your moment. This is your moment. Grab it. There's an opening. There's a vacancy. There's a vacuum. Take it. Jump, leap, go. Take it. Diana, did you know about what was going on in the royal family as far as child trafficking? Yes, I did. I knew very well. I was scared. I was scared for my children. If I spoke up, I thought I could get protection from another country. But we know that didn't work out. Do you think they're going to all be exposed in England? Yes, the Americans are starting it. It's happening here. And there'll be ripples throughout the world. America is leading. England is not far behind. They don't talk as much over there. Are you concerned about your own children right now? Seems to be a lot of protection around Harry. There's not a lot of attention on Meghan from the spirits. There's a lot of attention on Harry, like a light coming down, trying to insulate him, trying to hold him in a sacred space until he can kind of find his own voice. Meghan doesn't seem to be significant to the light beings who I'm surrounded by now. I just see Harry's face totally blank with this light coming down. You see, even here, it's just such a faint shadow of him. And what about William, most likely the next king of England? He seems much stronger. She's giving me an image of him much stronger, much more present. He knows. He's very anxious to take the reins. And before, when I've been talking with you, you've given me images of President Trump and First Lady Melania walking away. Why did they walk away? see a key and unlocking a door. Doors open, they walk through. They're surrounded by light. They go onto the earth. They bring this light. That's how they've survived, is this light they brought with them. The light goes out from them and illuminates. They draw back the light and they walk back through the door. The ripples go on forever. They join the ancestors eventually. There's a lot of Native Americans shining the light on President Trump. Ancient, I mean the old ones that have gone over. Do you have any last words? It's very important that you understand the nature of the beast. To look them in the eye. And you say, I see you. And then they'll disappear. It's important. For the children. For all the children of the world. Love you. I'm leaving her. She's not leaving me. I'm going back down. Call them my power animals and spirit guides. We're going down. Back into my body. So that was a little more detailed. I won't reiterate. It seems like what she said was pretty clear. Some of the messages are pretty clear. Big changes. Physical, emotional, spiritual for the earth. So blessed be.